All right, Kings of the Hill, episode 2. Okay, well, actually, I split the last episode into 2 parts.
So 3.
So this is episode 2, part 1, I guess, because if we film another session, I don't know.
Okay.
All right, guys, you're probably wondering why I brought you here, why I decided to film an emergency meeting, because something needs to be talked about. I didn't even want to do a podcast episode for a while, to be honest. I was going to wait a little while to do a podcast episode, because we just did one. I was like, all right, let's just do some gym shit for a while. But no, because something horrific happened on YouTube, and we have to talk about it. Because here in the Kings of the Hill podcast, where our goal is to pick up Mjolnir, to become as physically and mentally and spiritually, financially, as strong as possible to lift up Thor's hammer. That's the sprinklers.
Yeah.
We have to look at everything, even if it's a hard topic and hard subject. We need to talk about it. Something big is happening on YouTube right now. I might be a little mad. I might get a little fired up here because I've been watching him for over a decade. Since I was, I want to say like 6th or 7th grade. I've been watching him for a long time. We're going to talk about it. But before we start everything, before we get in trouble, I just wanted to say, if you or anyone has ever been abused, we don't support abuse. And if you are an abuser, you should be castrated or killed or put in jail for the rest of your life. Right? Are we all against abuse?
Yeah, it's just fucked up, man.
Yeah.
All abuse, physical, mental, anything, financial, all kinds of abuse are horrible. We talk down on everything. If you are an abusive person, like I said, you should be castrated, killed, or put in jail the rest of your life.
I mean, this doesn't count drug abuse.
It's like drug abuse is a whole different issue.
No. I'm not talking about that.
That's a different kind of abuse.
So let me just preface that, because we have to be careful with what we say today. So I'm just going to say that right now. We don't support any kind of abuse. And if you have been abused, we're all here for you. We feel your pain and we want to help you. And we're doing this podcast to show the world that we are against abuse, because we're going to highlight it. Have any of you heard of Mr T Lexify?
Not really.
Honestly, no.
Okay. Well, he's a Call of Duty zombie YouTuber. He has, I think, 1.5 million on YouTube. He's been uploading Call of Duty Zombies content for years and years. I've been watching him since I was, 6th or 7th grade. He's like blonde, wears glasses. He's a geeky, funny little guy, right? And yeah, I've been watching him for a long time. He seems like a really good guy. He's a very emotional guy. And he's someone who, I'm not going to get into detail because I don't want all my crap on the internet, but he has helped me through some very hard times, of course. Now, this is going to be a tough story, and there's going to be multiple characters, so I'm going to use these as characters, okay? So we don't need to say any characters right now. So pretty much, 2016, Lex decides to go with other Call of Duty zombie YouTubers to make a content house in LA, where they all came down and filmed videos together. They called it the Z House, the zombie house, right? Bunch of Call of Duty zombie YouTubers.
Like those other YouTubers, right?
It's like the 3rd time that's happened, yeah.
It's a content house, yeah. So that happened in
Just make sure.
LA, yeah. Or it might have been San Diego, but yeah, pretty much.
A quick question though, so this guy, is he like the YouTuber that goes he gets upset over COD, like the new COD, but then when he goes over GTA videos, he's pretty calm?
He doesn't do GTA videos.
No. That's somebody else. He's not involved in this at all.
Yeah.
He doesn't
he's not involved. I was just asking a question.
Lex doesn't
I'm not naming the person you're referring to, but that's somebody completely different.
Yeah. Just to make sure.
Yeah. Lex doesn't do GTA videos. I think he maybe did one, but no.
Okay.
So pretty much the content house happened, yada yada, everything was good, got billions of views for all of them, cool. And then they whatever. He got a girlfriend, and that's all we knew. She was like a Hello Kitty girl, if you will. You can use your imagination. So then, I guess they broke up because here's what happened. A couple weeks ago, it made headlines. This is a little girl. This isn't even a woman. This isn't even a woman. This is like a fabric of just cells. This complete subhuman of a woman decides to release all of this. She released hundreds of screenshots, of text messages, of financial statements, of videos, of tweets, of like everything you can think of. An apology letter, all this stuff, pretty much throwing Lex under the bus. Saying how Lex is abusive. Physically, he abused me. Emotionally, he abused me. Forced me to have sex with him. Here's his apology letter for having sex with me and beating me. And here's video of me underage with him. And she came out with all of this on her Twitter. Okay? So that made everybody like freak out. All of his millions of followers were all like, whoa, what the Lex? Really? Lex? Okay. But here's what happens, and we're going to use this water bottle as Patrick. This is the Smith Plays. This is another Call of Duty zombie YouTuber. The Smith Plays, or Patrick Smith, whatever. So, Patrick decides to make a video responding to all the allegations that subhuman of a girl decided to make. Patrick decided to say, after all the allegations went out, I've decided I'm going to stop making videos with Lex. I'm going to completely stop being friends with Lex. And he's a horrible person. And he lied to all of us at the content house about her age. And yeah, since he lied about her age at the content house, he's a horrible person. And he betrayed our friendship and my trust. And I can never forgive him. And he backstabbed all of us. You get the picture. Pat threw him under the bus. So, now weeks are passing by. Weeks. And now let me cut the story to me now, okay? That's where the story's at right now. Oh, also I forgot to mention on Pat's video, more zombie YouTubers started leaving comments supporting him, by the way, too. Some of Alexa's other friends as well. We're gonna get back to that too. So, then weeks pass. And me, I was just, here's how I was feeling. Like, when you guys see abuse allegations, you know, we tend to believe them, right? And honestly, you probably should, right? I mean, like, it's very hard to prove abuse. So if someone's saying they've been abused, most likely they probably were, right? So here's the thing. Me personally, I was seeing all millions. Okay, let's start this. I was seeing the subhuman, all hundreds of proof in front of me. I was seeing millions of his followers, of Lex's subscribers commenting, what the fuck, you're horrible, bro, right? He's getting attacked by all millions of his followers. And Patrick, his best friend, is throwing him under the bus too. So here's what I'm thinking. His best friend, the girl he dated, and millions of people are all telling me that he's an abusive, horrible person. Maybe he is. I really did start running with those. And after that was happening, I mentally just started feeling really bad about myself. I started getting really depressed. I started listening to some of his old songs and videos and music, and I would just get really depressed. And you always hear, and this is good advice, you always hear, they say, don't meet your heroes. Like they say, if you meet a celebrity and you think, oh, it's Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., oh, he'll be so nice and cool. Hi, Mr. Right? And then he shuts the door on you. He doesn't care about his fans, right? Yeah, get out of here.
I mean, I think he specifically might be one of those people that does.
Like they say, don't meet your heroes because celebrities get billions of people coming up to them every day. And most of the time they're annoyed. Like, all right, cool, whatever, get it. Right? And that can break some people who really like them. Right? So you shouldn't look at someone how they are online and completely determine that's how they are in real life. That's also good advice as well. So during these last couple weeks, I've been talking to my close friends, my mother, everyone. I was saying, maybe he is an abusive person. Maybe it's true. You shouldn't look at someone how they are online. There's a big giant bug. Maybe you shouldn't look at someone online and think, oh, maybe that's how they are in real life. Maybe that's true. I looked at the most bubbly, funny guy, everyone called him a weeb. He watches anime all day. Literally, maybe he is secretly some horrible, abusive person. Maybe he is. Maybe you shouldn't judge people you see online. And I was starting to think that. And I was really starting to accept the fact that I couldn't watch him anymore and he might stop and he's just a bad person now. However, something in the back of my mind. You can call this a male instinct. You can call this a human instinct. You can call this an alpha instinct. You can call this a common sense instinct. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, guys. But I had an instinct in the back of my mind that said, you can even call this a godly instinct. I had something in the back of my mind telling me, he's not. There's no way. So I had that in the back of my mind. Everyone telling me, his best friend, millions of people, the girl telling me he's an abusive person. I'm supposed to sit back and believe it. But something in the back of my mind was telling me no, that he wasn't. So then, Lex makes a response video. And he makes a 45-minute long video, 30 or 45-minute long video, one of those.
Is it longer than the other one?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
He made a big giant YouTube video titled My Ex. He decided to go through every single one of her claims. And then he showed thousands of proof that she was the one that was abusing him. She was the one lying about her age. She was the one who literally been blackmailing him for money. She was the one who attacked him in that Airbnb that he had to pay for to get fixed. She was the one constantly asking for sex, not him. She was the one mentally and physically abusing him. He even showed proof of his physical injuries. He showed proof that that letter, that apology letter, was fake. It's fucking fake, all of it. Everything that girl put out was fucking fake. Literally. He showed factual, legal proof with his lawyers that all of the claims are all false that she made. Every single one. Now, here's what actually happened. They started dating when he was 17 and she was 15. And then he turned 18 and then she turned 16. Vice versa. But the content house was in 2016 and he was 18, she was 16. And he wanted to invite her to the content house, or she wanted to go, whatever. So he did lie about her age to the other YouTubers because, you know, they're going to be like, oh, 18-year-old to 16-year-old, you're a pedophile. Oh. And that's so, yes, sure, Lex lied about her age. Because they have 2-year fucking age difference. It's not even that bad. Yes, an 18-year-old dating a 16-year-old. Is it the best thing in the universe? No, obviously. But still, like, big deal. I mean, they started dating when they were 17 and 15. 18, 16, that is such a not big fucking deal. But the guys at the house decided that, oh, Lex lied to us and said she was 18, and that means he's grooming children, and it's bullshit. Literally. Fucking retarded. And the fact that Patrick is gonna sit here and say, oh, he betrayed my trust and he betrayed our friendship and stabbed me in the back because he lied about his girlfriend that she's not 16 and 18 just so she could come to the content house. Oh my god, he's a horrible person, horrible friend, and I'm not gonna associate myself with him. You can't make this up. Does this not sound fucking retarded? Come on. Literally. All Lex did that maybe he's guilty for is lying about her age. 16, 18. Big fucking deal. That doesn't mean you end a friendship. That doesn't mean you throw someone under the bus. Now also, the other thing that Lex did during that video was that he got really butthurt and really got really hurt that Patrick and all these other YouTubers are supporting his abusive ex. Knowingly. So, he decided to release bad information about these other zombie YouTubers. Which I don't really condone that much. I mean, that's just kind of throwing shade. You know, there's no point for that, right? But he was doing it for a purpose because these were his friends that betrayed him. And he's telling everyone, oh, okay, we're gonna use your Diet Coke now. This is Noah J456. Have you guys ever heard of him?
No.
Okay, well, he's another zombie YouTuber, all right? He's here. He's friends with Pat, so let's just keep him over here. He commented on the Smith Plays video, okay? And commented hard, saying, oh, okay, good job, Pat, for, you know, putting your words at the... Shut up, whatever. Lex in his apology video, it was an apology video, Lex in his response video, at the end of the video said, "You all want to believe my used to be friends after they betrayed me," when Noah J actually cheated on his wife 2 years ago. Now, do I condone him, like, you know, throwing him under the bus? Yeah, probably not. But he's doing it because Noah literally is betraying him. Imagine this. Imagine your abusive ex-girlfriend comes back into your life and threatens you, says, "If you don't buy me a $500 Gucci purse, I'm going to release all this false information about you and slander your name." What's Lex going to do? He got scared, so he gave her the $500 for the Gucci purse.
Is that what happened, or is that an example?
Yes, Lex showed actual financial proof that he sent her like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Holy shit.
To keep quiet because she had all this false information. There was an incident in an Airbnb where she started freaking the fuck out, destroying the Airbnb, and he had to restrain her, and yeah. And he showed proof of that too. But she decided to say, "Oh, Lex, I remember when I got in a car crash and I got this bruise on my leg? Oh, I'm gonna say you did that during the Airbnb. Yeah, and I'll make sure the dates align, on edit the pictures, and then yeah, everyone's gonna think you're an abuser unless you give me $500 for a Gucci purse. Then I'm gonna release all that information on you." That is what happened. Literally, his fucking friends are siding with his abusive ex-girlfriend, who he's already proven to be abusive.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Kind of like the situation with Carlson, if you know. YouTuber.
Didn't he actually do something though?
No, it was 19. He was 19 and she was 17.
Okay, that's not that bad either, but I mean...
Same thing, but his, like, friend, like...
Well, did they start dating before when he was, like, 17, like that? Or was it, like,
19.
they started dating when he was 19 and she was...
17.
Okay.
But then, like, but his best friend dated her, like, cheated with him.
I'm not 100% on the Carson, so I'm not going to comment on that. I mean, but, yeah. So also, guys, Noah J came out with 2 response videos. First, he uploaded a video crying about, "I cheated on my wife 2 years ago. Lex was right. I'm so sorry. Fake ass tears, fake ass video, trying to save himself. There is no reason for that.
Crocodile tears.
Yes. And then today, today, Noah J came out with another video saying a 10-minute rant about him saying, "Lex came out with all this stuff about me, but I'm just letting you guys know, he did lie about the girl's age when he was at the Z house, the content house, so I'm just letting you guys know he's a liar and he betrayed me and my friends, so he's not a good person, guys. I'm just letting you know." That was the extent of his video. That is the only thing they have on Lex. That he lied to get her over here through the visa because he was 18, she was 16. And honestly, like, do I condone him lying about her age? No, I don't think so. I think he should have been honest. Like, sure, whatever. But is that something horrendous where we're gonna not be friends anymore? You stabbed me in the back. Oh my god. Y'all are a bunch of bitches. Literally, you threw your friend under the bus. You sided with his abusive ex-girlfriend. Like, how can you live with yourselves? How can you live with yourself? Literally, imagine throwing your friend under the bus, knowing that his abusive ex-girlfriend did all of that shit to him. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. All of this stuff to him. Financially. She did all of that to him. Factual. That's not even opinion, guys. She factually did that to him. And imagine that. His friends are saying, "Nah, we're going to side with her because we're just going to try and save our own ass, and we didn't think that Lex would actually beat the allegations." So, yeah. You can see how bullshit this all is.
Yeah, it is.
So, we're going to learn. I'm done with my rant, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about the lessons we can learn from this horrific story that can happen to anyone. First lesson, follow your instincts. His girlfriend, his best friends, and millions of his followers were trying to tell me that he was an abusive, horrible person. But I've been watching him for 10 years. And instinct knew, no, he's not. I don't believe it. And I was right. Literally, I was fucking right. Millions of people, millions were telling me I was wrong and I was right. I proved millions of people wrong. And you want to know why? Because I followed my instincts. I don't know if it's God-given. I don't know if it's just a manly instinct. I don't know if it's a human instinct or an intellectual instinct. I don't know. But follow your instincts. They will not fail you. I should be a lawyer at this point. Like, I can catch bullshit a mile away. Literally. So follow your instincts, guys. You cannot lift up Mjolnir if your instincts are not on par. If your instincts are telling you, maybe I can get that heavy bench press up. Try it. Maybe you'll get it up. If your instincts tell you he's lying to me, probably is. If your instincts tell you anything, you listen to them because they are probably right. So that's the first lesson to learn from this story. Second lesson, be careful. We could joke and say, don't date Hello Kitty girls all we want, but seriously, it can happen to a boy or a girl. Abuse happens both ways. It can be family, it can be, friends, it could be a lover, it could be anybody, right? So truly be careful with everything that you guys do. Be respectful to each other. And yeah, let me just go ahead and say it. If you
don't forget to add, make sure you have lines.
Of course. Yeah, you need to have lines with everything you do. If you are an abuser, if you have ever abused anyone, you should be castrated, killed, or put in jail the rest of your life. And we don't condone any of that. So let me just go ahead and say that. But also the same can be said if you're lying about it. That thing that made all those false allegations to Lex should be put in jail. Maybe not dead, but she should be put in jail for the rest of her life. She should be criminally and federally charged.
I do want to say that about follow your instincts, that maybe it could be possible that some people heard what was going on and then kind of went along with it because they didn't know any better.
Maybe I'm a little different because I've been watching him for all these years. And yes, you shouldn't judge people from what you see on the screen. But since I've watched him for 10 years, I think I know him, or at least know how he is. Can I say that? At least enough to say that abuse allegations, he's some horrific fucking master manipulator. Really? Lex? He watches anime all day. He's a weeb. Literally. You're gonna say that, guys? Yeah, no. Sorry. Can't get that bullshit off of me. I saw that a mile away. That instinct in the back of my mind. It's just so saddening. I've had friends betray me in the past as well. So that's why when I see Patrick or Noah J or any of these other YouTubers that used to be his friends completely betray him. Betray him. Okay, and honestly, let's cut her some slack. Maybe he did do something. Maybe he did yell at her, or maybe he did say something bad. Maybe, and we did say he lied about her age, right? Whatever. So, is he, 0% at fault? No, they're both human. There was also, she was saying, he forced me to have sex with her. Then Lex was saying, no, she forced me to have sex with her. They both had sex. It's... right, it's hard to prove that one. I'm not going to touch on that one. That one could have been here or there. Whatever. So I guess he's 0% at fault? No. But is she 99% with factual and legal proof? Yes. Should she be in jail for the rest of her life or face federal charges? Yes. So be careful, guys. This can happen to anyone. Treat everyone with respect and control your anger, control your emotions. And also be very careful who you surround yourself with. You know what I mean? Don't, if someone's sketchy, you don't know if he's your friend or not, don't be with them. Don't hang out with them, These guys are my friends. If they ask me to do anything, I'll be there for them. I would never lie to them. I'd never betray them. I don't think lying about my girlfriend's age counts as betraying, to be honest. Literally, Noah J was all he betrayed my trust and he's a horrible friend, horrible person because he lied about his girlfriend's age in 2016. From 16 to 18. Really? No. Follow your instincts. Be careful. Always look out for people, your friends. They could be in abusive situations with family, friends, or even lovers, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever. Husbands, wives. Always be on the lookout for all your family and friends. Always. Okay? We don't condone any abuse. What we do condone is people fucking lying about it and completely destroying their reputation. All because they didn't get a $500 check for a Gucci purse. That's what we condone.
We don't condone that.
Yeah.
Or else, yeah.
You said you...
Oh, that's what I meant. Oh, yeah. No, we don't condone that. That's what I meant. What other lessons can we learn from this, guys? So
Learn always like double side. Don't make a quick reaction. Like, for example, like the friend, right, who just said, "Oh, he did all these bad things," instead of like double checking and everything, like her info and all that.
yeah.
Just like jump the boat.
And also, Lex even said that Patrick didn't talk to him for a long time before he made this video. Patrick didn't know his side of the story. He probably didn't see any of the proof. And you all guys want something crazy? He made a statement recently, too, after everything. Patrick said, I knew Lex's side of the story for years. I'm just saying I'm just choosing to be with the abusive ex. It's a lie. Did you not see any of the legal...
No, that statement contradicts his previous statement.
Yes. Literally, Lex showed proof that he hasn't talked to Pat. Pat didn't know anything of this evidence that he had. All the legal stuff, all the screenshots, all the financial statements. Pat doesn't know any of that. Pat doesn't care about that. Do you want to know why? Because Pat, just like Noah, are a bunch of pussy-ass bitches who are still butthurt that Lex lied to them at the content house. So they're like, oh, Lex lied to us about her being 16 and not 18. And So they're completely siding with her because they're horrible human beings. It is as simple as that. And they're trying to protect their own ass when it's turning around on them. Now, if you go to their videos, billions of comments of people saying, fuck you. What the fuck, dude? You're a horrible person. You're a snake. You're a snake. You're a snake friend. Snake, snake, snake. That's what they're calling him. Because he is. He threw his friend under the bus. Choose your friends wisely.
That's another good lesson.
That is a good lesson.
I've gone through so many horrible friends in my lifetime. I've been betrayed and lied to before, but, it all led to here, I consider these guys my friends. I consider the friends I have true friends, I hope to know them the rest of my life or keep in contact, of course, but, I would never, ever betray them. I would never betray any of my friends. I guess I was raised that way. And I was also raised to, respect women and everything, and, but it's just a horrible situation for everyone to be in because, especially in this day and age with technology, it's so easy for a girl to go online and say, oh, see this bruise I got from when I fell down the stairs the other day? Oh, this was from my boyfriend. And then he gets put in jail for the rest of his life. On his record forever. Can't get a job. His life ruined.
Yeah, like that one footballer, or I remember on the news, it was on the news, and when it finally came out she was lying, he was lucky to get his job back, but it was hell for him to get it back.
Yeah, like I said, if you've actually been abused, then yeah, that person should be killed, put in jail, federally charged, everything, okay? And I have encountered abusers before, okay? They should be in jail, right? We do not condone abuse. Abuse is horrible and we are against it. What we're fighting for, and to say it's probably small, of the small amount of fucking subhumans that are making up abuse allegations. It is disrespectful to the people who've been abused. It's disrespectful to the entire world, to the legal system, to the country, to themselves, to their parents, to everything. Subhumans. Do they even have souls? Literally. Like, it's just such a horrible thing to do. Anything else? Well,
I have nothing meaningful to add.
Yeah.
If Lex might not watch this, but if Lex is watching this, just know in the back of my mind, your friends were telling me, oh, he's a horrible person. And I was having thoughts of maybe you were this, but I knew in the back of my mind you weren't. I had that instinct. Your true friends had the instinct. Normal humans, masculine males, had instincts. Maybe I shouldn't say masculine. Maybe there were some females on his side. Maybe I should say human instincts. Let's switch that. Human instincts. People with human instincts and good instincts were on your side. Smith Plays, Noah J, JC Backfire, all of these other people who are throwing Lex under the bus. Fuck all of you. From all this member of the zombie community, fuck all of you. I've decided I'm even gonna post Call of Duty Zombie content on this channel now. Because I feel like the Call of Duty Zombies community needs some new faces instead of these backstabbing snakes like you guys. Who throws their friend under the bus? Who sides with their best friend's abusive ex? Literally, that's just like fucking stupid. Like what are you even thinking? Yeah, whatever. Anyone else have anything else to say?
Not really.
Lex, you're a hero. You stood through all that abuse and you beat abuse allegations. Something very hard to do. You are a victim and we all have your back here in this channel and all these viewers. We have your back. All right. I think that's it. Anything else?
No.
Someone do an outro while I turn off the camera.
Thanks for watching. Do the algorithm stuff, and
like and subscribe and share, please.
that's the algorithm stuff.
Oh, okay.